It says it's showtime on the YouTubes. Hey, I am doing good, Willie. What's cracking, Susie? Nice to see you. Glad you made it. Don't mind me. I'm powering up because we have. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, take a seat, grab a drink, a popcorn, a snack, a bit of a granola bar, maybe a hamburger, whatever you need to get you through the next hour. We're going to talk live streaming. We're going to talk video content creation. We're going to talk YouTube growth. And most importantly, we're going to talk about you moving forward in 2022 and how to make that happen. And that's what's coming up, gang. And that looks a little bit better. I just thought it would be fun to kind of get, I think things rattled a bit. Hopefully we're okay. I thought it'd be fun to get started with the house lights on as I prepared for this live stream. Thing is, I got to be honest here, gang. I am pumped up. I am excited. I am filled with exuberance, excitement about the possibility and the potential of what YouTube holds for you. And not just YouTube, but crafting and creating content. Video boss, what is going on? Beyond Brian. I dig it. I mean, if your name is Brian, that's all I need. Good to see you, pal. What is happening? Elliot, good to see you. Family of 7. Turlo's Garage. I think I said that right. Yo, what's happening? Good to see you. Step on in and dig while I do it to you in the ear hole today, coming to you live from the beautiful state of Colorado, Arvada. That's between Golden and Boulder. And see, here's the thing. I want you to check it out. I have got a simple plan that's going to allow me to make more money, have more fun, have more freedom, and do it in a way that's very passive. And that's a little bit about what I want to talk to you today about. And also, I want to answer your questions. Hey, Leadership with Mike. Good to see you, pal. What's happening? South of the border? Is that what that south of Straits show? The south of Straits show. Good to see you. Man, I'm going to the eye doctor in about a week. It's good because I need some help. Ruski Weld Fab. That's a crazy name. Good to see you here. Creative Cooking. I'm glad you made it. Welcome, welcome. Everybody gather around. Can I get a hallelujah? It's 2022. We can let go of what happened last year in 2020. All the craziness. And I am just so excited about kind of breaking down the plan of attack I've slowly come to when it comes to like New Year's resolutions and whatnot. I'm doing pretty good. But my friend, Sam, it's spelled with an I, the proper and correct way. Nothing but love, just kidding you a bit. But for real though, Brian, Brian, just like that. Robert G, just like my name is Brian G. What's going on? Good to have you here. So what I want to ask you right now today is, can you articulate your goal for where you want to be in 364 or 363 days or so from now? Can you articulate simply, clearly? Can you I can't. Can you communicate where you want to be? And more importantly, and this is what's really important, how you're going to get there. So for me personally, I'm focusing on eating the rest of this granola bar and making more money with my video content creation. And notice I didn't say YouTube. However, that's a big part of it. More videos. I'm live streaming with you right now. I'm sharing what I've learned about this platform. Not an expert, but have a lot. You know what? You may think I'm an expert, but I just think I'm in the trenches with you, moving forward, trying to figure it out, growing my channel. So we have Miss Fortune Debase says 100K is my goal. So my thing for you would be, if you have anything less than 10,000 subscribers, I would really reevaluate that unless you've got a lot of experience in video content creation, editing videos, speaking on camera, lighting, cameras, settings. Do you know what the exposure compensation triangle? Oh, no, I blew it. The exposure triangle is. It's 3 settings comprised of ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. And that's just one of the things you want to learn about to create a really pleasing image and whatnot. So again, the thing to think about is what can you focus on that will allow you to achieve your results and your dreams. And I think it's absolutely fantastic that you have a goal of 100,000 subscribers, but try to make it realistic. And if you're just getting started, dial it back. Now, maybe you've got 50K, then you're on the money. Hey, what is happening here? We've got Sweeney. What is going on? So glad you made it. Welcome to the show. And we have normal mode TV in the house. I'd like to start streaming on Twitch, but I'm sort of terrified. Perfect. Way to share the fact that it makes you nervous. And I get it. I get it that it can be scary. But one of the things I want you to think about is what exactly are you doing and what's the worst possible outcome? So imagine, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, close your eyes and imagine if you were a brain surgeon, and then I'll ask that question again. So you're a brain surgeon, and I ask the simple question, what's the worst thing that could happen? That is terrifying. But being a YouTuber, being a streamer, yes, it's terrifying, it's scary, but in reality, what's really the worst thing that could go wrong? You'll make a few mistakes, you mess up, just like I messed up some of my wording and I slurred my words a minute ago, just like I did there. And do any of you care? The thing I want everybody to consider, and especially you watching right now, is that when we talk about artistic expression, when we talk about great art, which video is, great live streamers are artistic, great YouTube creators, storytellers, product reviewers, comedians, skits, documentary creators, helping people solve problems. There's a lot of art that goes into that. And when we talk about art, perfectionism, being perfect, and not making mistakes has no place in that. So be cool. And I would encourage you to move forward. Hang on. Stake your claim, decide it shall be, and then every day take the steps necessary to move forward and to allow you to do just that. So the thing you got to do is start streaming. Just get on with it. Do the thing you want to do. And the thing I want you to think about is be realistic and try to focus on, and this is important, whether you're video, live streaming, you're on Twitch, you are on YouTube, maybe you're doing Amazon videos, whatever it is, I want you to think about the thing I must focus on or I will struggle is the process of live streaming, learning the process. Like, I couldn't create this type of a lighting back in the day when I started. Number one, I didn't have the tech. Number two, and more importantly, I didn't have the know-how on how to get the most out of the tech. But I can today because I've focused on the process, and I'm really excited this year because you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, Brian G is back. It's taken me a long time. It's been a tough 2 to 3 years, big divorce, messy split up. And, messy and just, it's messy. I still get along with the ex, but when you end a relationship of 20 some years, it's hard. But I feel like the old Brian is getting back. I'm comfortable by myself. I'm comfortable hanging out with friends, going on a date, whatever. And that means I'm able to focus and be at peace with me, and I'm able to focus on the thing I love, which is content creation, storytelling, live streaming, video, and so on. And with that, I've got a very big announcement. I've got a new project. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going in the garbage man business. I'm going to be making videos about garbage bags. In fact, I just did. And it's going to be, it's beautiful. To be truthful, some of you who are subscribed might have watched a video from me from about 3 months ago. What a goofball. Yeah, garbage bags. I did a little video experiment trying to make money with a new opportunity. And a minute ago, I was talking about how when you focus on the process, it will allow you to drive the results you're after. And I want to tell you the story of a whole boatload of amazing YouTube creators, but sadly, smaller creators that have struggled to see the results. Can I get an amen? I've been there. Can I get a hallelujah? I upload so often, but I get no love from the algorithm. If you're feeling what I'm putting down, just say something in the chat so I know you're with me. And I've watched as so many of these creators have moved forward. I've spoken with them on the phone. People like Logan, people like Susie, who's not really struggling, but I've been there hanging out with creators that struggle, creators that don't. And for a lot of people that are on YouTube, they feel like it's not going anywhere. Well, I mentioned this story. This one particular creator, he actually posted on my Facebook group and he said, I'm done. I've tried so hard. I can't get any love from the algorithm. I'm not getting any views. I'm done. Now, the thing is I like to think of my group on Facebook for YouTubers as our community. But the truth of the matter is I created it. The truth of the matter is I'm the guy that put the wheels in motion on that. And people look up to me. I don't think I'm any better. In fact, I'm not. I've got a myriad of problems and character defects, but I know a little bit about video content creation, right? And I'm like, damn, I really feel for this guy because he's struggling. And I messaged him and we started chatting and he's like, I'm going to give it another go. And he kept moving forward. Well, he did the same thing I did, talking about these garbage bags. And really what I'm talking about is the Amazon influencer program. And for you, how does that apply to what you're doing? Don't worry, they're imported bubbles from France, Perrier, not sponsored. Well, it matters and it impacts you because when you focus on the process and you're trying to get better, you will grow an audience. I guarantee it. If you just do like 2 or 3 things that I know you can do, but it doesn't mean you'll do them, you will grow this year. I guarantee it. Number 1, you have got to be consistent on the platform you're on right now. I'm talking YouTube, the number 1, the big kahuna. When it comes to video platforms, nothing comes close. If you want to grow an audience and get mass distribution, Twitch is close, but that's more live streaming. YouTube. So if you're consistent, figure, I would say 4 to 6 or 8 or 10 videos a month, and you do it for 6 months. And you focus, number 2, I've already said it, you focus on the process, camera settings, lighting, background, framing, graphic design, so you can do your thumbnails. You do all of these things. Jay Rebuilds, thank you for the love. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Science Gal? Good to see you. When you do that, when you're consistent and you focus on the process and getting better, you will, and it always leads to better results. Now, I can't promise you'll get 10,000 subscribers in a year or 100,000, but I can promise you will get more views and you will grow. And I'm just wondering how much more? I mean, that should excite you. The fact that anybody with nothing but the determination, the excitement, the want to go on this platform and to create content And then to be able to literally quit your job, make a full-time living, and work as hard as you want to, or to take some time off, to have that freedom to be able to create community, to work with brands, or create training programs, or to make money live streaming or with super chats. All of this stuff is incredible. And the thing, again, I just want you to think about this. Focus on the process and then focus on yourself. This is huge. Not on, but the algorithm's doing this, but what can I do? What is my part in this? Like, check this out. I want you to think about this. Can we get real and can we get honest for a moment? Can I get a heck yes? Let's do that. Can I get a hallelujah in the chat? If we're honest and we see people that are like, YouTube is just so hard. How many times have you gone to that person's channel and they've published 8 or 10 videos? It makes me sad, and I don't want to pick on anybody, but I want you to think about this. So often it's easy to see somebody that makes the same kind of content that you do, and they drive 10,000, 25,000, 100,000 views with a video, and you drive 17. And it's the same kind of thumbnail on the same kind of topic. And you ask yourself, why? What am I doing wrong? Why can't I get any love from the algorithm? Why can't I get any views? And it ends there. That's where the comparison ends. But rarely do people go back and look at the channel, and do they look at how many videos has that channel uploaded for how many years? Survival Living, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And at that moment, it's just not fair. It's not fair for a small YouTuber to wonder why they're not getting the views of a channel that's been around for 5 years, has uploaded 500 videos, and has worked there. Oh, I wanted to say a swear word, but I'm not going to do it because I've practiced my delivery on camera. I've practiced and I've thought about what it takes to break through with YouTube and an audience. And that's why I appreciate you being here so much right now today. So be realistic about where you want to go. Be realistic about what it's going to take to get there. And if you're going to play the compare game, just make sure you compare all the stuff. Yo, Cannabis Lifestyle TV. What is going on? And there it is right there. Preach. I feel like sometimes I need, like, it's Sunday, like we in church. He is repeating himself. I don't know why. This probably isn't for you, pal. Like, seriously. I mean, if you're not getting any value, you should leave immediately. You should go make a video, my friend. Hey, what's up? I think it's Trap Vision 3D. Good afternoon. What is happening? Hold it back, Ben. I don't know. Maybe that was that was V8. Who's this? It's Rob from Facebook. Tony Rabulski. Tony is amazing, man. I just love what he shares. So good, my friend. Great to see you here. Guys, let's do some Q&A. Let's take some questions. That's what I want you to think about moving forward, is get clear with your goals right now. And I want to share a little bit about what I'm doing, and I want to answer some of your questions too. Cooking with CJ, Happy New Year, BG. B to the G, that's what you can call me. Appreciate the tips over the years, pushing to get 100,000 subscribers in 2022. The CJ, way to go, man. I mean, woo! Absolutely incredible. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you, CJ, that you've gone on and you've done so well. Can you give me opinion on shorts in 2022? I have one that got 500,000 and added 1,000 subs. If you got 1,000 subs, keep doing shorts. The thing I would say is I think it's really important to stick with what you enjoy and what you want to do, and to know where your skills are. If you like, shorts seem cool to me, but I made 2 or 3 back in the day, 2021. but I just never really got into them. And I'm more interested in long form content, storytelling, photography, stuff that's a little bit more deep, like the YouTube algorithm. So I haven't done it. But the thing to think about, you know, what really works well on YouTube is great content. So if you published a short, J Builds, that drove 500,000 views, you connected with a group of people, and I want you to try to do that again. And even better is ask why, and just take the shorts part out of it. Just to say to yourself, this is a video. What is it about this video that connected and helped me grow it, my channel? My shorts don't get any views anymore. They did a year ago. Hey, Tula, welcome. It's so good to see you. Tula has been a part of the community for a really long time. Tula, what I would do if I were you is I would look at, do you want to do shorts? I just kind of mentioned that. Like for me, I always, a thought I've been thinking about lately, because that's what you do with thoughts, you think about them, is a pandering to an audience while still maintaining and growing one. How do you focus on one group of people without pandering? And for me, it's knowing what I'm excited about, what I'm passionate about, what I can do, but not just making content for that group of people because I think it's going to do well. So that's why I really don't do shorts. Like it's a huge opportunity, but I'm not excited about it. And what's more important, why did I sound like Christopher Walken there for a moment? You know, if I'm not excited, then I don't think I'm going to be able to create the very best video possible, whether it's long form or short content and so on. So if you're into shorts, then ask yourself, why did my shorts get views a while ago? Competition could be the reason. Look at what did really well, study it, think about really being specific. And the thing I like to think about with great video content that does well on this platform is there's always a reason or a hook. You know, we often talk about the hook. And as video creators, we always want to ask ourselves, what is it about this video that's interesting and will help people and or entertain them? And the more we know that and we really try to highlight that, the better. Any tips on live streaming for the first time? It's our goal in 2022. I created a separate channel for the live stream. Is this the way to, I wouldn't. What I would do is it really depends on the type of your channel, but it says edits. So like if you're doing video editing or any how-to information, you can go live and you can focus on the same thing. And I wouldn't split that up. And what I would do is get really clear on what you want to get by the end of the year. So in other words, have a goal of a subscriber goal, and then think about what you're going to do to get there. So if your subscriber goal is 5,000 or 10,000 subscribers in your first year, then think, well, am I going to be more of a video channel that live streams to connect with my community on a deeper level? Because that's what live streaming is. It's engaging. I'm reading your comments. I'm pinning things. I've got some super chats rolling in. In fact, let's do this. See if I can find that super chat. There we go. And at that point, focus on your videos, because that's the thing that can have really long-term growth for a channel, unless you're a live streamer. And if you're a live streamer, you want to go live at least 3 times a week, and you want to show up and practice the art of live streaming. But typically, most channels on YouTube, they focus on video, long-form content, and they live stream to connect deeper with their audience. So what I would say for now is the only thing you need to do is focus on the overall plan and plan when you're going to go live. And know this, a lot of people get hung up with, what if nobody shows up? If nobody shows up, you got this. And you got the camera right there, right? And you have the ability to practice your communication, your delivery, your storytelling, the narrative of your live stream, which is the most important thing on YouTube. It's the thing that rarely people ask about. But when it comes to growth, those that communicate, educate, and entertain and understand why a video is going to do well are the ones that grow. So when you say, well, this live stream is going to be how to use J-cuts or how to use Ken Burns effects and how to create a really cool narrative and make it even more engaging by the power of editing, you've got a story and a narrative, and you can get started and you basically speak to the camera and you go live for 2 people, 3 people, 1 person. And that's okay because we all start out from the same spot. But I would say is get really clear on how your channel is going to grow. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How to make the algo like my video? You can't. It's impossible. The only thing you can do is to focus on the thing that feeds the algorithm. This is a bottle of Perrier, imported sparkling water. It's about 70% full. You see that? You see that? Think of that liquid in there, okay, as fuel for the algorithm. And the fuel for the algorithm on YouTube is the people that click your video. So if you're like, well, I only get 5 views though, so the algorithm isn't pushing it out. Well, those 5 views will create the fuel that the algorithm collects, because what does the algorithm do? Has anybody ever thought about this? Has anybody in the chat starting to come to a deeper understanding that it's really the viewers? Because what does the algorithm look at? The algorithm looks at the same stuff you can view in YouTube Studio. Your impressions, your click-through rate, the percentage of non-subscribers that subscribe, your watch time. Your watch time, and the reason YouTube talks about watch time is an accumulation of not just how long people watch, but how many people click. Think about this. This is crazy. YouTubers fail all the time, literally because they can't get a click. Their thumbnails and their titles are not interesting enough to get a click. And what do you think that does to their watch time? It drops because YouTube measures watch time on a YouTube measures watch time on a per impression basis. What does that even mean? It means that when you publish your video and you get 300 impressions, but hardly anybody clicks and you get hardly any views, well, every time someone sees your video on the homepage of YouTube, in the subscription feed, in a suggested video placement, and they don't click, it hurts your watch time. So think about that. If you want the algorithm to promote your videos, you have to focus on one group of people, one target audience. So if you're a gamer, focus on one game until you start getting a bit of traction, and then do that one game and then do another game and back and forth. But the more you focus on one group of people that share the same commonalities, the same interests, the same games, the same information on how to declutter your home, how to tie a tie, how to grow a YouTube channel, whatever it is, the better. And that's why entertainment is a little bit more challenging, because it's a bit more gray, right? But that's the way you're going to get the algorithm to like your video. The algorithm is going to follow the audience that sees the next video. I am not reviewing our channels. Yeah. So, Enemy Years, I'm not going to do live streams today, or channel reviews rather. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I am taking questions. So if you've got a question, this is the place. Feel free to ask. I just want to say, hey, 120 of you, amazing. Let me know just real quick in a sentence or two, a little bit about your channel. I'm curious. I'm like, in what your goal is. Like, I haven't published. My goal is 100 subscribers in 3 months, or, this is my 2nd year. I hope to get to 10,000 subscribers. Would love to know. However, with the new YouTube child policy, I feel that creators like me are less concerned by your video. I don't know what that means, my friend, are less concerned by your video. I would like sometimes to have you share tips on the subject. The truth is, with the child policies, is it's really, really hard to get the algorithm to push out videos because they don't show up in the usual places. They're less likely to get featured in browse. They're less likely to get featured in search. So the thing that you can do is to really focus on how are you going to get discovered. You got to get really creative. Maybe you want to build a website. Maybe you want to have a referral system. Maybe you want to build a list. That's, it's really hard with kids these days. I need help getting started as nail techs, manicurist. Do this. Grab your iPhone and make the simplest video you can and publish it. And then, I know this sounds weird, but if you do this, I guarantee you'll get what you want. It can be so scary and it can make you feel anxious. What do I do? How do I get started? The thing I want you to think about is, what am I going to film with? Maybe your phone, probably your phone. Where's the best place in my home to film? An area that you can light artificially is best, because then you can control, like I control my settings in this room. If I want a darker look, great. If I want, if I want the background to go kind of black, well, I can just press a button, right? I have that ability right here. And, I learned, and that's why it's really great to use artificial lighting. Let's turn it back on because it looks more dope. Don't do it, kids. Okay, good. Let's turn it down a little bit, make it a bit darker back there. Maybe it's a little too right there. So that's the second step, is to, I'm going to film on my phone. I need good lighting. And if you don't have any lighting, you don't want to use just like household lights. You want studio lighting. It doesn't mean it needs to cost thousands of dollars. It does mean you want to buy a light for your studio. You can buy some lights. What you want is a daylight bulb. It's kind of the right kind of color and whatnot, right? The second thing you want to think about is, how am I going to edit the video? And what I would say to that, again, is if you're on a phone and you have an iPhone, then use iMovie. If you're on an Android, then use a simple video editing program to learn how to cut and delete content. And then the thing to do is say, what is my first video about? Simple as that. What is my first video about? And create a few bullet points, step in front of the camera and make the video and publish it. So when you have a bullet point, you don't have to speak perfectly for 10 minutes or 4 or 5 minutes. You have to speak perfectly to get past the first bullet. So you might practice that. You might start, and then your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband walks in, the dog walks in, the phone rings. In this example, you just do that first take again until it's solid, and then you move on to the second one. And when you're done, you go in, you edit your video, and then you upload it. And I want you to think about keeping it as simple as possible. I shared a few things you should think about, but the more you just research, the scarier and harder it can become, because what I could break down and throw at you right now would just intimidate you. The aperture 120D on a remote control and all the lights in the background, and I'm filming in manual settings at f 1.4, which means shallow depth of field, which means the focus plane is very thin, and the fact that the lighting is kind of coming at the side, and in the StreamYard settings, and all of these things, very overwhelming. But when you just focus on the most important stuff and then you publish, you just go back and you go, man, my audio was a mess. I need to work on that. Maybe I should get a microphone. Or my lighting was a mess. I need to invest in a light. Or I need to do better job when it comes to video editing. And you just choose one thing and you strive to improve that on your next video. And if you do that consistently for 6 months, you will learn a lot. Your videos will get better and you will grow. So do that. The channel builder. I do unboxings. Initially, no item pick name to surprise subscribers. Don't do that. Well, yeah, if you're doing pre-record, if you're doing videos and you're doing unboxings and nobody knows what it is you're unboxing, horrible idea. And here's why. The easiest, and everybody, if anybody wants to grow, listen, this is really important. The easiest way to grow, the easiest way to get a subscriber, and frankly, the thing you have to do to get a subscriber is keep people interested. If nobody knows what your video is about, the likelihood that they're going to be interested is thin to none. If they don't know you and they don't know what your video is about, they won't be interested. We cannot be interested in something or someone we don't know. Do you see the problem? Furthermore, when you unbox a product and you're really specific about that product, you can do really great keyword research that can give you a small edge, not a huge edge, but a small edge nonetheless, which will in turn give you a little bit of a better chance at connecting with people in search and browse. Because here's what the algorithm does. The algorithm sees the keyword in your video title. The algorithm then looks at viewers and what they've searched for in the last few days, the last week, the last 28 days. And they're going to be more likely to connect the viewer with your video when you target a specific thing. So do that, my friend, and you're going to crush it. Hope that was helpful. Anybody, was that helpful? Was that helpful for folks? Let's talk about TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy has gotten me a few more views, but I just started using it 2 weeks ago. I just can't get the click. Do this. Keyword phrase plus a compelling element. You just can't put like, time to get going. Yeah, I don't know what your channel is about. Okay, yeah, okay. Jay Rebuilds. I want Jay Rebuilds, man. Goodness, my friend, YouTube is for the elite. I hope that's coming from a place of positivity, brother. You can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. Anybody can do it. YouTube is a place for everybody. Anyway, yeah, the thing, like I was saying, it's not just about putting a keyword. You have to make your title and or your thumbnail combination. So when we think about making a video, there are really 3 core elements that all play a huge role. Number 1 is the topic you select. My last tip was about being really specific, because when we're specific, then we can look to keywords, right? Number 2, so focus on a great topic that people are interested in. Then number 2, think about the keyword phrase and how you're going to create a title incorporating the keyword phrase. And then the third part is the thumbnail. And it has to be compelling. It's got to compel a viewer to take action and click. Oh my God, Nick Nimmin is in the house. Hey, Nick. How many, Nick's going to say no, but how many people would like to see, I don't even know how to do this, but I'll figure it out. Who wants Nick to go live with me right now? Nick, you're ready. You just woke up. Nick, come on, man. We got 133 people in this stream right now. You can get it together. Wash your face, Nick. Shave your face. Nick, it's going to be so awesome. We're going to have a live rap battle and you're going to slay me. No, we're not. Nick, just kidding, brother. If you want to come in, let me know. Nick Nimmin, yes. Yes, go live with Nick. Always Nick. Oh, shit. Woo, just swore. So that's the thing I want you to think about. Time to get going. Almost 2 a.m. Oh, Nick's in bed. Nick, how are you awake at 2 a.m.? Yeah, I want to finish up on time to get going. So think about how to be compelling and study sales and marketing and really headline phrases, headline titles and whatnot, and that will help you. Nick, let's do this. Next Saturday, I was actually wondering if you were going to stream yesterday. I figured no, it was New Year's and all. But dude, I'm in this year. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like the old Brian G. Everything is golden here. I live near Golden. Yeah. The next day, I add the item pick a name to improve. Yes, don't do that. Don't do that, my friend. Please don't do that. Choose the title, choose the keyword phrase, and work hard to make a really compelling. All the advice I'm giving applies to all the people that are asking questions right now, because the first 24 hours of a video are critical. And if nobody's clicking in the first 24 hours, it's likely YouTube's going to go, It doesn't mean you can't turn things around, but you don't want to try to turn things around. You want to get started. You want to like dab your way. You want to have excitement. You want people clicking in the first few minutes. And so lead with a keyword phrase and a title and a thumbnail you believe can drive the click. Okay. Eyes. What's this one? What can I do to make my videos interesting since they are very simple? Great question. I literally just published a picture on my community feed, and I was like, what makes a video interesting, compelling, and fun to watch? And the thing to think about is think about your topic and choose, again, something that is specific and known by the audience. If you're doing anime, you know how a lot of big anime channels blow up on YouTube? They cover big YouTubers. That's why I missed that right there. My brain was a little ahead. Why would they do that? Some of the biggest anime channels here on YouTube blew up when they started creating narrative story through animation about big YouTubers. Why would they do that? Because there are a lot of viewers on YouTube that are interested in those YouTubers. A big problem with entertainment-based channels, which sometimes anime can fall into, is that the creator is so focused on their own creative idea that the audience, they don't understand what it is. And that's really hard to grow. So begin with a popular topic like Christmas, or a celebrity that make a tribute to Betty White. She just died. She was a freaking legend, lived to 99 years old and kept working into her late 90s. Incredible. So that's the thing to focus on. You have to start with a subject that a big group of people are interested in, and then you have to put your spin on it by making it different, unique. And the more you do that, and the more you practice that, the more likely you'll grow. Can you dig what I'm putting down? Anybody? Can I get a hallelujah? What is Nick saying now? I saw something by that guy, Nick Nimmin. I know that guy. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. I don't see his comment anymore. Don't ever sing and not look at the camera when you're live streaming. You probably should write that down. I can't. No, that's it. Preaching now, bro. Nick went to bed. Okay, Nick went to bed. Okay, what do we got here? A very long comment. I started my 52,000 subscriber channel known for urban farming 3 years ago, but in prepping channel after I did a power grid defense. If I split my channel, will I lose? Yes, 100%. If you start going in a new direction, my friend, it's going to be really hard to get people to click on your videos when you've got two subjects. When they subscribe for this stuff over here, these people over here aren't going to click when you publish those videos. You know what I mean? So, I've been there, man, and I've done it myself. It's tough. It's tough. Buffering, it'll be okay. It'll stop buffering in a minute, or hang in there. So here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm really excited about, gang. Check this out. Can you dig it? The Warriors. Yes, exactly. Can you dig it? Here's my plan. And this is what I want in 2022 is I want to increase the money I'm earning passively. That means I don't have to do as many brand deals. That means I'm going to leverage affiliate programs and the Amazon influencer program. So at the beginning of this live stream, I talked about some YouTubers who got started and they really struggled. And, you know, they got to a few thousand subscribers, but really couldn't drive a lot of views. But you know what happened? And this is what I want you to think about. I started this live stream talking about the process of crafting and creating videos, the process of growing a channel. And when you focus on that, you will get better and you will grow. So I wouldn't think, you know, 3,000 subscribers is a lot. And if that's where I was stuck, that would be tough. But you know what's really cool about that number? I know so many YouTubers who have gotten into the Amazon influencer program, and literally within months, they're making thousands of dollars a month. How about them apples, right? So that's why when I started the stream, I kind of joked around about making videos about garbage bags, because where do you think I bought these garbage bags? Amazon. And I've been practicing my speech, my delivery, my lighting, my camera setup, all the stuff I need to create honest, ethical review videos for the Amazon influencer program. And before I came on and live streamed, check this out. I think I made 4 videos for the Amazon program. So the thing I want you to think about is when you focus on the process of making great videos rather than the RPM, the earnings per click and that kind of a thing, then you'll be more vested in how to actually get the thing working and so on. And I'll answer your question about that in a minute, but was this it? Yeah. No, the RPM does not raise with more subscribers. No. And you're probably seeing that, goodness, if I don't get a lot of views, I don't make a lot of money. And it goes right back to what I was saying. Focus on the process of making great videos. So, yes, I'm talking about Amazon. Joe, I'm talking about not just the Amazon Associates affiliate program, where basically like I could have a link to, check it out. One moment. Oh, wait a minute. It might be upstairs. Oh, boy. I think all the lenses. Oh, there it goes. I wanted a lens. Ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely perfect. It's perfectly out of tune. I wanted a lens, but I'll use this as a prop. So the Amazon Associates program would mean I could buy a ukulele like this on Amazon. I could review it and I could put a link to this product, an affiliate link in the description. I did. I don't know if I broke the light back there. But it did fall, Sweeney. It wasn't pretty. So that's the affiliate program. And to make any money, you have to drive the traffic. This is the greatest, one of the greatest income opportunities to hit the online marketing world in the last 15 years. And I'm qualified to say that because I've been making money online since about 2003. Now, the Amazon influencer program, it's very interesting because literally what you do is you create a review video, and then the review video, after you publish 3 videos. They're going to qualify and they're going to make sure the quality of the video is good enough. And if it is, they'll approve you for what's called on-site placement. So what does that mean exactly? On-site placement. What if I showed you? Then what? Let's do this. I'm going to click share screen, and then this one. So let me show you what the on-site placement looks like. So let's say you were very much into wildlife photography, and you were a Sony user, and you wanted a Sony zoom lens, like the 200 to 600 millimeter. There it is right there. So you're looking and you're thinking, boy, I sure would like that zoom lens. This zoom lens right here. But goodness, it's a lot of money. It's $1,800. Well, when you get approved for the Amazon Influencer Program, you literally make little videos, and then if you're approved, you get placed right on Amazon. See these videos right here? That's one video, and that's 2 videos. And this particular lens has made me probably $300, $200 to $300 in the last 5 months or so. It did real good during Christmas. And I have all kinds of products and so on. So oh, look at that's awful. Yeah, that's not working. Let's try to do this. I'll show, I don't know if you guys want to see this or if this is boring. Some of you probably want to see it. Some of you are like, it's boring. Let's do this. New window. Can you guys, thank you so much, Lizzie. I appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Now you guys see, yeah, it looks better now, right? I'm just getting back to live streaming now. This is my second stream in about 8 or 9 days. I'm so excited about 2022. I'm just in a good place. It's worked hard personally to get here. So this is what I was showing you guys. It's so cool. So first you become oh goodness, you become an Amazon affiliate, right? And then let's say you get approved for the associates program or the influencer program. 100 to 400. So first you become an affiliate for Amazon, okay? So first you become an affiliate, and I'm going to actually upload a video in the next week or so, 2 weeks, and I'm going to go through a really simple thing and do this, please. If you're watching this video, I really want you to think about doing what I'm going to share, and then I'll give you more depth exactly how to do it in a really smart way in a video in the next week or so. I want you to consider thinking about how you make your videos and the target audience that you're serving. And then I want you to think about 5 to 15 products available on Amazon. And I want you to link to all those products in your description. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that information and you're going to put it in what's called your upload defaults. So you're going to apply to the Amazon program. You're going to get approved or not. When you get approved, most of you will get approved. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find these products and you're going to create an upload default with the products that your audience is interested in and some of the gear I use to film my YouTube videos. And here's what happens. Some people that watch YouTube are interested in becoming YouTubers, and they might want to know what kind of camera you use or what kind of microphone you use when you're using your phone or what kind of studio lighting you use. So you link to these and then you add them to your upload defaults and you're done. You don't have to talk about the products. You don't have to pitch anybody. You don't have to sell, but then people can come and they can they're going to read your description and you'll get a few clicks and you can make some money. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I'm always honest and transparent. it's not going to earn you thousands of dollars, but it can help you in a few ways. Number one, it can help generate sales for the Amazon affiliate program, which is important because once you get accepted, you have to drive some sales or they kick you out. And number two, you want to focus on your core audience and growing your channel. Now, when you do both of these things at the same time, what does that help you with? Well, number one, you're going to be making a few bucks on the side. Number two, your channel is growing. And then one day you can graduate to the Amazon influencers program. And this is where the magic happens. Now check this out. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. So I tried to show you this before, but I messed up. I searched Amazon for, I want actually Sony. Sony, no, there it is. The Sony G Master lens. This lens sells for $2,498. And you get your typical stuff. You can add it to your cart. You've got the title. This seems to be some kind of a package deal. And if we scroll down, we see more details. And then we have these links or videos. Oh, and I was going to say there's mine, but it's not. And I don't think mine's showing up on this page because this is actually a bundle. But if we search for, no, I just want to find the, oh, here we go. Let's see if this is it. Sometimes this can happen, but basically what I want to show you is you absolutely get videos that show up. There we go. So there you can see I've got 2 videos showing up for this product. And if you click and you watch this, you'll notice this link here. So people, they're wondering, is this going to be worth it? And you create a video and you review it. And then if people buy, you get a commission. And what's so powerful about that and what makes it different from the affiliate program is you've got buyers on Amazon. You don't have to worry about buying or driving traffic, I should say. Can you dig? Very cool. So I have made about $2,000 with 20 videos. It's simple, easy videos. And they're so easy that I literally just made 4 of them. And that's my plan moving forward is that when I'm going to talk about my YouTube videos and how Amazon plays in. So as a full-time creator, I need to make enough money to pay my bills. And I also want to create the kind of content I want to create. And I like the freedom of passive income. So what I did this morning is I worked on the next video I'm going to publish, which is really about getting subscribers. And I wrote for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I had a few products I wanted to create videos for to earn that money so I don't have to get a job and I can keep being a YouTuber. So I reviewed garbage bags and I was like, you get 110, it says right here. I've used these before. I purchased this with my own money. They're good garbage bags. And you might find, this is a great product and I recommend it. And that's it. And that's my plan. And what I love about it is those videos are easy and simple for me. They don't involve as much brain processing power and thought and scripting and editing. They're fast and I can make a boatload of money. So that's kind of, what I'm doing moving forward. I can dig it. I can dig it too. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are digging it. 110 of you here. If you're a YouTuber, you're looking to grow. My name is Brian G. If you haven't bumped into me in the past, great to have you here. So far, my day is going pretty good. This is what I plan to do. I plan to work on YouTube first thing. I did that. Worked on a script I'm working on. Then I did Amazon. I'm gonna go edit one video and upload it. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna head to a state park and I'm gonna take photos of eagles. That's what I do with those zoom lenses. Pretty cool. Those of you that follow me on Facebook have probably seen this, but sure is neat, when you practice, your creative craft. Over time, you get better. Pretty cool, right? It's a bird. It's an eagle bird. Watching you since 2019. Thank you so much for that, my friend. I really appreciate that. Great to see you here. Good evening from Switzerland. Good to have you here, Marcus. Great to have you aboard. I already have the two subjects. So should I start a new channel to split one off? I think I probably would. I'm really trying this year to focus on this channel on YouTube. And I've got a secondary channel for just like on my secondary channel, I made this video of eagles and pelicans and wildlife. It doesn't belong on this channel, so I've got a secondary. Hope that helps. Wow, great pick. Picky Chick. Yes, I have practiced photography for a long time. I'm really getting into it now. And there are all these bald eagles about 40 minutes from my home at a state park called Bar Lake. So that's where I took that picture, Picky Chick. Brian, I want to upgrade to your top offer on TubeBuddy, but I already did a 1-year subscription with the next level down. Help me get that done. Yes, my friend, I would say the best thing you can do is to reach out to TubeBuddy people and let them know you want to upgrade, and they will help you out 100%. I think Camera Junkie is in the house. What's up, Mr. Camera Junkie? Cheers. And John, good to see you as well. Gang, I am so excited for your channel this year. I am so excited to see you move forward. Happy New Year to you too, John. Bar Lake is 5 minutes away from me. Well, I'm going to be there in a few hours. Don't stalk me, but feel free to say hello. I'm so excited to see those eagles today. Looks like it's going to be a pretty nice afternoon. Okay, guys, let's do a couple more questions. I'm going to try to finish this granola bar. You type out a simple question, and I'll answer it. And go. Yeah. Enemy. You need to find something in the middle where you get to do what you want to do, but there's an audience for that content. Figure out how to do both. It won't be perfect. I want to make videos about photography, and I did. I published a video about photography and got a whole 200 views. It's just how it is. What's my favorite granola bar? Frank, ones that are not too sweet, I would say. It's funny though, your question is playing into how I'm going to smash Amazon. I'm going to buy some products and test them live on video. Is everything okay at your location? I heard about the forest fires. Oh my God. I was under pre-evacuation. I have a friend who was evacuated. I hope her home is okay. I'm fine. My neighbors are fine. We lost shingles. Our fences are mangled. The winds were horrible, and it was one of the most stressful days of my life, literally 2 days ago. But everybody's okay now. Sadly, 600-700 people lost their homes, literally 2 neighborhoods away from me. Whew, scary. Lead with positivity always. Hallelujah. Thanks again, Ben. You got it, brother. Man, when we're positive about what we're doing, when we strive to see the positivity in it, it makes it a little bit easier. Is it okay to copy other people's videos, mostly 2 or 3 videos, and copy their script? I would say yes. Copy their script, but just the first 45 seconds and change up little bits. You don't want to copy it perfectly word for word unless it's your own video. But it really does work at the same time. So when I started, I wasn't great at scripting. My pacing of the video was too slow. So I looked at other videos that are doing well, and I studied their what they said and I changed things slightly. Really powerful. Great question. Hey, Brian, that must be so scary. I'm glad you're okay. Hey, Pavi, yes, it was horrible. It was so loud that day. My house was shaking. Literally, I could feel my house shaking sitting on my couch. And then I turned on the TV at 4 o'clock. I was already so stressed out. And I learned about these awful forest fires, and I literally watched neighborhoods catch on fire. Whew, horrible. Greg says, been watching you since 2018. Love your channel, Brian G. By the way, I do have a separate channel for space topics. Dude, you got to slow yourself, brother, man. Slow your roll. Choose one thing to focus on this year. That would be my advice. And really focus on that thing and that channel. So for me, I'm going to do two, but it's a bit different. And like you do have, I remember you said you've got a good amount of subscribers. So awesome. You can maintain the channel with subscribers by focusing on the thing they subscribed for. And then for me, I'm going to put the other 40%, 30% of my energy into Amazon. All right, gang. Thank you so much. Man, I really appreciate all of you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You could be anywhere right now doing other things, watching other videos, and you're here. And for that, I'm blessed and I'm grateful. You dig? Peace, power. Pixie dust.